The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand, Zane Gonzalez to get things started. Off we go from Glendale. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
First run of the game here from Michael Carter. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
From the
6.
21, here's second and 6. A run with Carter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Carter. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
Armadillos nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to 1 score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within 1 score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Oh, he's hit behind the line and the ball is out. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Armadillos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Armadillos.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Austin.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, one of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Armadillos are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with a turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Armadillos offense ready to get back at it. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Armadillos are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Carter. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Makes the score Armadillos 13, Cardinals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cards offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
That pass play good for 22. It's an Arizona 1st down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action, and here's Brissett. He's got it at about the 8, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Michael Wilson, touchdown, Cardinals. That is first touchdown this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Score Cardinals 14, Armadillos 13.
Here's Ryland now. After TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Armadillos offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
The second down pass. Calais Campbell on the stop.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And an Austin first down.
Now a give up the middle. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll take this down to the 47. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
Brings up second down.
He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Third and long. Complete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cardinals offense and receiver Michael Wilson headed back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good.
A carry. This is Carter. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Quick throw there, and the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down. And
that's Harrison in motion. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes had a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help him.
Third down and 9.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 9.
Brissett gonna throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Armadillos offense and their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. They'll begin here on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It's third and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. That's going to keep the drive moving. He's got the first down. Up past the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so they're going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run on second down. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The third down pass. He was brought down by Josh Smith. A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Punt team headed out for the Armadillos, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
We're set to throw on second down. He'll step up and run this. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the run, here's Carter. Nice game on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's in! Touchdown, Arizona. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Armadillos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. A gain there of 11. And that will be a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Armadillos.
Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Blitz
7.
coming. He'll throw it.
45-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 86.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. On play action, Brissett. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here is Brissett. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Armadillos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Forced out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down is looming. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. The set, gonna throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. He's got it! And they're gonna have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 52
So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll swing this one out wide to Carter. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll get that to Wilson. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Armadillo's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is Matthew Golden. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Armadillos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field, he's got it. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
On the play. First down, Austin.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it with that chunk play. Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now, faking the give. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10.
And an Austin first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
5. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A 27-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Armadillos are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. That's Harrison in motion. They'll go play action here with Brissett. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 37.
Play action, and here's Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Brooks.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
The Armadillos offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38.
He'll look to throw. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Boston first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Boston first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Armadillos.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take off again. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have...
He will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Armadillos. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Cardinals lining up for punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Armadillos offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. He'll drop to throw. Ooh. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Sets up 1st down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Austin. That his 2nd touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Cardinals offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. Pass pulled in by Carter. Here's a 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
To throw is Brissett. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Armadillos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to run it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And an Austin 1st down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
So here is Zane Gonzalez in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Back out is Gonzalez. After the made field goal, he'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Carter, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Reset. He'll swing this one out wide to Carter. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Armadillos offense ready to take over once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
1st down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now, faking the give. On the run to the right. He'll run again. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Armadillos. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. His kick is good. The Armadillos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Brissett. Flushed to his left. Off he goes. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
13 yards.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here is Brissett. There he goes again. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6.
41-yard line.
Brissett gonna throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Third and 6. Throw it. Brissett. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just pumping the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
On 3rd and long, here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Now it's Brissett. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
He runs with it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st down, Armadillos.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Number 33.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing now from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Austin. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're in.